Okay, let's just jump right in. The names Trump and Epstein are back in the news together, and you're not going to believe this. It's all because of a really weird birthday book that just dropped. You are absolutely going to want to see what's inside this thing.
But real quick, before we dive into this rabbit hole, do me a favor and smash that like button and subscribe. It really helps us out and you won't miss a thing.
I know, right? Again, just when you think the story couldn't possibly get any stranger, something new comes out that pulls us all right back in. And trust me, this one is a doozy. So where is all this coming from? Well, it's a 238-page birthday book made for Jeffrey Epstein. This isn't just some random thing found online. It was just officially released by the House Oversight Committee. That's the main investigative group in the U.S. Congress. And you guessed it, Donald Trump's name shows up more than once.
So what's actually in this thing? Let's unpack the two big items involving Trump that have basically set the internet on fire.
All right, first up, we have a pretty suggestive birthday letter, which is allegedly from Donald Trump himself for Epstein's 50th birthday.
And it gets strange, like, immediately. The letter itself has this crude, kind of bizarre doodle of a woman's body sketched right over the text.
But you know, it's the closing line that's really making people's heads spin. After calling Epstein a pal, the letter wraps up with, "Happy birthday, and may every day be another wonderful secret." And right below that, you've got what's claimed to be Trump's signature. But wait, there's more. The letter isn't the only thing. Just a few pages later, it gets even more surreal. We're talking about a giant, novelty-sized check.
So the book includes this picture of Epstein standing next to this other guy, a businessman, and apparently a Mar-a-Lago regular named Joel Pashkow.
And what are they holding up so proudly? A huge fake check for $22,500. And who's it from? It's made out to Jeffrey Epstein from DJ Trump. And if that wasn't enough, there's a handwritten note scrawled under the photo. It reads, "Jeffrey showing early talents with money plus women." It then goes on to describe some kind of crude joke about a deal between them involving a woman whose name is blacked out. Okay, so this looks like a smoking gun, right? Well, not so fast. There's been some serious pushback on all of this, and this is where the story gets really complicated. So here's where we're at. On one hand, the book lays out all this bizarre, suggestive evidence. But on the other hand, Trump's team and the lawyer for the woman mentioned in that note are firing back hard. They're calling the whole thing a disgusting and deeply disturbing hoax, and saying that letter is a total forgery. So what happens when you try to get a straight answer from the people involved? Well, back in 2020, a reporter from Mother Jones actually called up Joel Pashkow, the other guy in the photo with the check, to ask him about it. And his response? It wasn't exactly a detailed denial. He just shot back with, "You're really pathetic, you know that?" And then that was pretty much the end of the conversation. So what's the big takeaway here? Why is this all blowing up right this second? Let's just boil it down to what you need to know. Okay, here's the bottom line. Trump's name is linked to Epstein yet again, and it's happening at a super critical time politically. The evidence is strange, to say the least. But the defense is really simple. It's all fake, a total fabrication, a political hit job. And that really leaves us with the million-dollar question, doesn't it? Are we looking at real artifacts from a very bizarre and crude friendship from years ago? Or is this a perfectly timed political hoax meant to cause maximum damage? So, what do you think? Bizarre joke or a political fake? I really want to know your theories, so drop them in the comments below. And hey, don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you do not miss our next breakdown. See you then!